Welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is early morning in Saigon, in the heart of District 1, Chi Minh City. It's 6:15 in the morning. I had planned to get up this morning and shoot this video a little bit earlier at like 5 o'clock because at 5 a.m. I've done this in videos here before. This place is very unique, this neighborhood. Unique in that the party crowd is still lingering on Bui Vien Street. And I was going to call the video Lady Boys and Laughing Gas because the lady boys and other regular prostitutes are still hanging around looking for work, and a lot of the drunk expats are still hitting the balloons with laughing gas in them. But then right nearby, all the old people are already up, starting their businesses, shopping at the morning market, or exercising in the park. Have a look at these guys. Not quite sure what they're up to. Something, something involving some sort of pageantry. Not too sure. Never seen that before. But anyway, we will take a walk down Bui Vien Street here and then over to the park. Let's see if there are any lady boys or expats hitting laughing gas still on the street. I wouldn't be totally surprised, but it's 6:20 in the morning. That would be a little desperate and pathetic. Desperate in the case of the hookers. We may find a few. At about 5:45 a.m. yesterday, maybe 6 o'clock, I walked through here and there was a fat girl that ran out into the street from one of the massage parlors. And we did the whole like, trying to get past each other thing. She was trying to block me like a linebacker. She was, some of these massage parlors get the, maybe what I'd call like the hooker has-beens, a little too old, a little too big to work the prostitution game. So they end up at one of the more straight up massage parlors, or I guess they're like hand job places. And they were still out here sitting out in the street on their plastic stools at 6 o'clock. What is this going on? What are these guys up to? Never can be too sure in Vietnam. Here are my friends at the corner bar. They're, like many places, still open. Hello, ladies. Open 24 hours a day. I think the black girl there, yeah. Maybe still working. Maybe still working. It looks like it's quieting down. This is the hour when people finally go home and the traffic starts to pick up, and the cockroaches scatter basically at about 6 o'clock when the sun rises. I don't see any expats hitting balloons yet. That's kind of surprising. Let's see, once we get towards the end of the street, if we have any leftovers from last night. But I did try to get up at 5. I was up very early. I was up at 11:30 p.m. to start my day of work on Los Angeles hours, and then I fell back asleep and got up at 3:30 or 4 a.m. to check emails, and then fell back asleep. Now I'm up at 6. Looks like everything's been broken down from the night before. If you've ever seen Bui Vien Street, oh, here we go. Here's the same group of girls in front of the same spa that tried to accost me yesterday. Hello, ladies. Hey! Oh, there's expats. We do still have, you know, I wanted to see if people were still hanging around.
Oh, we're still hanging around. We're still drinking.
Hey, you want to see?
And these girls tried to tackle me yesterday morning.
Oh, shaka me bosse.
Enjoy. Enjoy. Okay. So we got some holdouts. He looked pretty coherent, though. He looked pretty fairly sober as they go here, and fairly coherent. And no helium balloons. No helium balloons yet. Although I still have hope that we'll find a few to show you. It's always fun to see the new expats come to this city. It's just such an overwhelming place. The sights, the sounds, all the sensory experiences. And in this neighborhood, I mean, you can get anything that you want pretty much all the time. So when new Western tourists come here for the first time, backpackers, they tend to get sort of stuck in a rut right away. Oh, hello. No, okay. No laughing gas, but we've got ladyboys covered. And now, this is the end of the official party zone of Bui Vien Street, with the Bui Vien walking street gate here. And now we're going to make our way into September, is it? 927 Park, September 27th Park. I think that was Reunification Day. Some historic day in Vietnamese history. Someone can Google that while you're watching this and remind me what significance September 27th has to Vietnam. But this is my favorite time to be up and out in the city. It is, man, just such a wonderful place. It's never shuts down. You would think a lot of major cities really never go to sleep, but even Bangkok has like a hard stop at 3 in the morning, where the clubs all have to officially close, and there are some hours of quiet from like 2 a.m. until 4 a.m. until the street vendors are back out. But here in Saigon, that is not the case. It is, hello. Hi. Where I go now? Say hello to YouTube. No, I already have, man.
How much today? How much?
Free. My friend owns the shop at the Benton Market. So he give me, Benton, yeah. So he give me, he's my friend. Thank you. Yeah, I'm always getting sold sunglasses and watches by the street vendors, but I don't pay anything for them. From my friend Tuan at the Benton Market, so not a buyer, not on the market. All right, so now we've officially exited the party zone, as you could see by the troves of usually middle-aged to older Vietnamese people that are out here working out from as early as about 5 o'clock in the morning. very interesting mix. There's, you got your walkers, badminton players. Badminton's a big thing here. Tai Chi. There's usually, I'm kind of late today, there's usually a Tai Chi group here. And then all sorts of bizarre sports. This whatever. This like I forget what it's called. It's kind of like a cross between badminton and hacky sack. See him go here. Yeah. They had quite a volley going there for a minute. Not this morning walk is not as exciting as I had hoped it would be, but it should give you a pretty good idea of a slice of life in Saigon here. That's not all about street food or all about the party scene or the history and the culture. This is this gives you a really good idea of ordinary life in Saigon, which is kind of far from ordinary. Like, so many people are up, so many people are out all the time. It's just a way more lively city and a great city to walk in because of all the greenery. And even though it is very densely packed, I think I boxed myself in the corner. Even though it is very densely packed with these buildings, you know, that they fit side by side and cram them in. They maximize the use of every little space in the city, and densely populated. It's clean, you know. My girlfriend pointed that out because it's her first time here, visiting here from Phnom Penh, and she's like, "Oh my God, this city is city's so clean and everything's so nice, much nicer than Phnom Penh." Not that Phnom Penh is like a big dirty city. It's not as bad as Manila or Bangkok, but she's right. Vietnamese are always sweeping and washing and hosing things down. So even though it is kind of a densely packed city, it is clean and charming, and they have planted trees everywhere. So the carbon monoxide gets eaten up by a lot of the trees, despite how many motorbikes there are driving around. All right, let me get across the street safely. We're gonna walk through the rest of the park here. In case I get hit, I've got evidence. You just sort of have to just cross. Ignorance is bliss here when you're dealing with traffic. I'm gonna walk through the rest of the park, and I will show you the view of the Bitexco building. But this is what I love about, one of the things I really love about Saigon. All the tree cover. You don't find this in a lot of other major cities. In Bangkok, it's all steel and glass. And even though I love visiting that city, I do like staying there for a while, but just too much steel, glass, and concrete that traps in all the heat and all the smells that are reeking from the cars and from the sewage. The smell of what's going on underneath Bangkok seems to get trapped in the air by all that architecture. Whereas here in Saigon, at least for now, there's a lot of development, a lot of large buildings going up, but at least for now, and at least in the very heart here in District 1, the buildings aren't all that high, so the air moves around when you have climate changes, or the wind will sort of clean the dirty air out of this place. All right, here's something I don't think I've seen before, but I'm not surprised by. It looks like they're, who knows what they're doing. They got like a table of food set up, doing some crazy dance. They're all, of course, wearing the same shirts. Let's see. They got some EDM going. Oh my God. Hello, ladies. Hello, hello. Wow. It's a party.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh my God, yeah.
Chơi với tay không à?
I get a photo of you. Oh, this is great. We're all doing the photo. Mot.
Yo.
Hi. Ba. Yo. One more time. Mot. Hi. Ba. Yo.
Hai, ba.
Yo. Yo. Thank you. Thank you. I can work. Maybe tomorrow I'll come work out with you. Oh, yeah, this guy, he's always here too, doing like ballroom dancing. Usually he's got his ballroom music, but I think they're doing construction on one of these gazebos. So now the exercise ladies and the ballroom guy have to use the same one. I think they shut him out with their EDM music. I usually like to sit here and watch the ballroom guy and his students. Yeah, it's always an eclectic and wonderful cornucopia of life here in the park in the morning. If you're visiting Saigon, this would be one of my, it is. I started a top 10 list of things to do in Saigon, but then I just stopped giving an F about working on videos like that would get 100 views. If my videos are gonna get 100 views, I'm gonna be lazy like this and just walk around and talk with very little plan, very little planning, very little editing. Someone commented on one of my videos recently that I'm so disorganized that I just, any comments like that, there's a button called hide the user from the channel, so I just unsubscribe people for themselves. You know, what do I care? I'm not, this is more like therapy, you know, I'm talking to a camera. I know somebody's listening, but basically talking to myself gives me a way to reflect on my experiences, because no one in my life really wants to hear about it. They either live here with me and they already know about these places, or they're back home and we've stopped talking to each other. So this is my therapy. Yeah, so any negative comments, I'm not here looking to pick a fight, get into a heated debate about anything. I'm just gonna unsubscribe you. And we'll see who wins, whether in the next 6 months or a year or so. If you know, I get more people to watch and follow, or I end up just unsubscribing everyone whose comments I don't like, and I end up with like back to 50 subscribers, which may be the case. Anyway, here comes the sun up over the Batexco building. Not as dramatic as it can be on some mornings, but still pretty cool. We've got some nice cloud cover these days because there was that typhoon that just hit northern Vietnam. I'm pretty sad for the people who lost their lives in that, but fortunately it didn't pass through here. We just got some nice cloudy weather, so it hasn't been too hot here. With that, I think I'm at the end of my walk, and we're about 20 minutes in. This is probably 10 minutes longer than you wanted to listen to me for. I'll leave you with the glorious sight of this part of the Saigon skyline, and I'll see you all in the next video.